This is Captain Paul from the Talking Shit podcast. So let's get right into it. Patrick Mahommes, is he trash? Is he absolute garbage? Right? We saw Patrick Mahommes crumble in the AFC Championship game. Had a massive lead, 21-3. And Joe Burrow, big dick Joe Burrow, led back the Cincinnati Bengals to destroy the Kansas City Chiefs and win it in overtime. So, what Joe Burrow did was phenomenal. The amount of fight a second-year quarterback showed and the amount of poise a second-year quarterback showed and all that pressure was absolutely outstanding. And you know what? Joe Burrow made commentators like Nick Wrong look absolutely foolish with the way he was being so arrogant regarding this game against the Bengals. Because the Bengals have a, pretty good defense, a good offense when Joe Burrow can be afforded to stay upright. So the amount that absurdity you were heard from Kansas City Chief fans and, a bunch of Twitter threads, a bunch of comments and like pundits like Nick Wrong. Hey, you know what? They were very up on their high horse thinking they weren't going to be defeated. And then Joe Burrow's like, nah. I'm making you my bitch tonight. That's a whole different discussion. I would love to have another video on Joe Burrow. And I will be making another video on Joe Burrow very shortly. But let's get into it. Is Patrick Mahommes trash? Is he dog shit? Well, we can have an honest conversation. I think Patrick Mahommes has folded in the past couple postseasons. But is Patrick Mahommes as a quarterback trash? No. Listen, I'm a Patriots fan. I've witnessed greatness firsthand. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. I essentially grew up with him as a quarterback for the Patriots. And I witnessed that firsthand every Sunday. What I can say about Patrick Mahommes is that he is a generational talent, just like Brady was. Now, some people get that, Brady didn't have the strongest arm, he can't run. I'm like, yes, but he was a generational athlete, generational quarterback because of the way he played his position. What I think Patrick Mahommes is to the Kansas City Chiefs is a quarterback that will go on to win multiple Super Bowls because he's talented. Just this year, he threw 37 touchdowns to 13 interceptions. Is that trash? No. Absolutely not. Now, you can have an argument that Patrick Mahommes has had the most weapons compared to most quarterbacks at that early stage of their career than anyone else, and I agree with you because Tom Brady did far more with far less, very early on in his career in New England. But I'm not going to hold that against Patrick Mahommes because Andy Reid and that Kansas City Chiefs organization knows how to fucking draft. That'd be stupid. That's a dumb argument to have. Patrick Mahommes, just the week before in the divisional round against the Bills, showed how much fucking chutzpah that man has. Bringing back the Bills, I think it was a 12 or 13 seconds left down the fourth quarter down, needed to score, and he drives and gets it and brings them to overtime, where they won the coin toss, went down there and scored a touchdown to bring them to a championship game. What the Kansas City Chiefs have done is phenomenal. I see even some Chiefs fans saying, oh my God, this is terrible. We can't ever win. I think sports fans as a whole get spoiled with, the large amount of success some of these athletes can obtain pretty quickly. For all the greatness Tom Brady is and him being the greatest quarterback of all time, there was times where there was years he kept going to the championship game and losing. Going to the divisional game and losing because it is hard to win in the NFL. It is a very difficult sport to win. So if anything, I would say this. Chiefs fans, you have nothing to look bad down upon. People against Mahommes, get used to it. He's going to be around for a long time. Now, do I think his brother Jackson and his wife Brittany can be a little bit much on the social media? Yes. And do I think that those two need to, respect their brother a little bit more or their husband a little bit more so that they can, that he can really, focus on his job? Absolutely. You're not famous because, of yourselves. You're famous because you're the Mahommes' wife and brother. Let's not get that confused. If Patrick Mahommes wasn't your husband or wasn't your brother, you would be fucking irrelevant. So I think there needs to be a step taken back from the family around Patrick Mahomes, because I don't think it's fair for him to get criticism for his family. But like I said, is Patrick Mahomes trash? No, he's an absolutely generational talent. He's one of the great quarterbacks in this league. Now, we can no longer, in my opinion, right now at least, compare him to Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes, reminds me more of an Aaron Rodgers, where certain situations can be a little bit too much for him, and he gets overwhelmed, and he panics a bit. And I think what Mahomes needs to do is stop with all the flash, stop with all the sidearm shit. Just focus on being a great quarterback, working in the fucking pocket, and just taking what the defense gives you. Because there's been times I've seen Mahomes play where there's a guy, on a drag route or even going across the field, wide open, but he'll still go for that down shot with Tyreek Hill. And I understand why Hill's a fucking stud. Like, just take what the defense gives you. You can call it dinking and dunking all you want, but dink and dunk a little bit and then take that shot downfield. Now, some people would argue, well, Mahomes has always been efficient. I'm not saying he's inefficient, but I think at times, because he's such a great quarterback, and, a lot of the great quarterbacks struggle with this. He feels like he can win the game by himself. So he'll just make that big moment throw. Just take what the defense gives you. Don't get so caught up in the moment. Take a step back. Take it a play at a time. If anything, anyone watching or growing up watching Tom Brady should realize is it's a play at a time. It's a game at a time. Take each snap at a time and take advantage of the weakness of the defense. You don't have to play hero ball. So Patrick Mahomes isn't trash, isn't dog shit, isn't like god awful, because some of the absurdity I'm seeing with the comments regarding Mahomes, just because they don't like the Chiefs or they don't like greatness, is absurd. As a Patriots fan, I witnessed it firsthand that people still hate Brady because he's so great. People will tend to hate greatness because people in everyday life don't understand how it is to be great, how it is to be that successful, how much hard work that takes. So, Chiefs fans, keep your heads up, because you know what? Kansas City has a very bright future. Now, are they going to win like 10 Super Bowls like some people said? No. But I could see Kansas City winning a couple more down the road in Mahomes' career. So, this is Captain Paul. I would like to know what you think down below in the comment section. Do you think Patrick Mahomes is overrated? Do you think he's trash? Do you think he's the greatest quarterback that you have ever seen? I would be very interested to have a discussion down below. So, this is the Captain Paul for the Talking Shit Podcast. I'm done talking my shit, and I'll see you in the next one.